Hour with my gold sugar, and I just finished sugaring my eyebrows and my upper lip and my underarms, and but I just wanted to give a little bit of a tip that I used on my eyebrows that was a little bit different than what I've shown in other videos. What I did was I cut my strips to this length. So let me just show you a full-size strip just to give you the idea. So this is the full-size strip, and then this smaller strip is about 1/4 of that, so that's you cut it in quarters. And then what I did was I put the sugar on with the hair growth. Sometimes on eyebrows, that's just what I do. It's the opposite of the traditional sugaring method, but on eyebrows I find that it just helps me keep the shape a little bit better. So, and then I also warmed the sugar up, so I was using more of the strip method. Part of that is I'm getting lower on my sugar jar, and I've had it for a while, and I'm in Florida, and so the humidity sometimes affects the sugar and it loses its ability or its texture and stuff to use as the paste method. It starts to get kind of gooey after it's been exposed to like a humid environment for a while. So when that happens to me, I just still use the sugar, but I just use it as the strip method, because if I try to use it as the paste method, it just starts melting, and it just doesn't really work as the paste method like it does when it's fresh, brand new. So anyways, just another tidbit on, like, if your sugar starts to get gooey, it's still usable, but you can't use it as the paste method. So so it's great for using as the strip method. And then, so basically what I did was I applied the sugar above and below on my eyebrow, and then let it sit for about 30 seconds. You kind of don't want to let it sit too long. It might start lifting off the skin, but you want to let it sit on long enough to kind of help soften those hairs and get down to the follicle. Then what I did was I placed this bigger strip over both the top and the bottom. And actually I did have sugar like down here, because I do get some hairs down here. So I did have some sugar down there that I could not reach. So I did end up having to kind of do like one strip here and then just one strip down here to get those ones down there. But basically I really liked the quickness and the speed and the efficiency of using a big strip like this instead of a bunch of little strips. And I also felt like it was less messy, and it just was really fast. So I put the sugar on top, bottom, in the direction of the hair, and then I put this strip over both the top and the bottom, and then I pulled off against the hair growth, just like that. And you know, when you look at your strip, it's kind of encouraging because you see all the hair that gets pulled. And then I did end up oh, of course, and then I used the strip, or a fresh strip actually, to put down here and then pull that piece there. But I did have to go through and do a little bit of cleanup, so because it didn't get all the hairs and exactly how I wanted it from the first pull. So then I went through and just kind of touched up a little bit on the bottom, a little bit on the top, like wherever there was hairs that I wanted, and then again I took that another strip and put it over and just pulled all of it all at once. This strip size was just doing the unibrow area right in the middle. It fit just perfect, so I wasn't, if I had smaller strips I would have to do like one little piece here, one here, one here. With